Hello everybody, and welcome back to another live stream. Yes, we are back on the road again. And we have got the Williams livery reveal for you today. Yes, I'm doing it as a live stream because it saves me editing the video. Oops. The old microphone's a bit peaky. How's that? There you go. That's a lot better. Right. I have managed to avoid seeing the livery of this car. I know. It's crazy, isn't it? But I've managed to avoid it by sticking something over the top of it. Otherwise known as Windows Explorer. Yes. But here it is. Here it is, everyone. The brand new Williams livery for the 2026 car. Now we've got a little tiny video from Williams themselves. I've got to check for copyrighted music, which is bound to have, but let's have a quick look at this and let's have a look at the livery. You've probably already seen it by now because it was out at 2 o'clock, but they said on the press sheet that it was going to be a quick 10-minute presentation, so I thought, yeah, okay. That's what they said about the LP launch, and that ended up being over an hour. Anyway, here we go then. The brand new 2026 Williams livery. Now, please be in the old Williams. Now, this is a live reaction from me. I haven't seen this yet. I've managed to resist all the pictures. But here we go. The live livery. Please be yellow, blue and white. And have Rothmans across. No, that's not going to happen, is it? But we could live in hopes. Let's have a look at this new livery. I might have to mute this because there might be music on it. Let's have a look. There is music on it. Here it is. Oh my goodness. It's... Huh? Barclays wankers? Barclays... No. Just to let you know out there, I've had some very nasty experiences with Barclays Bank. Please don't go there. Please don't go there. No, let's continue. So there it is. The brand new... They've still got the Duracell sponsorship, as you can see on the top of the airbox there. Still got the Duracell branding. And of course, we all knew it was still going to be Atlassian as the main sponsor. Now, of course, this car has been very controversial because it hasn't made any of the tests yet. And apparently, some insider sources say it's pretty much 30 kilograms overweight right now. And it has just actually passed the crash test finally, because it had failed that 3 times as well. But it has now passed the crash test. But yeah, 30 kilograms overweight, which is, in Formula 1 terms, that's half an elephant. It really is. 30 kilograms of weight is just ridiculous. I mean, Carlos Sainz is going to have a serious pizza deficit for the next 10 months. Yes. No pizzas for Carlos. Because 30 kilograms is going to be quite a big ask. Anyway, just look at the front of the car. The sponsors we have, of course, Atlassian, Golf, which of course has been there before. I'm just trying to see. Komatsui. Yes. I used to drive a forklift by Komatsui. Yeah, absolute piece of crap it was. Anyway, Betway. Oh, Betway Casinos. Yes, that's got Kelly Brook advertising. Kelly Brook. Anyway, let's move on. Before I get another restraining order against me. I don't know who that sponsor is there. I can't quite see it. Is that Bajalo? It's all right. Anyway, we've got Vast. We've got Keeper. And of course, we've got Pirelli. And we've got Kraken. Of course, the AI Spectacular. Yes. If you pay bills in the United Kingdom, pretty much... It's going to be that you pay your bills through the Kraken system, because they sort all that out now. Yes, it's all AI generated. All the bill paying now is all AI generated. So if they make a mistake, you can blame the robots. Yes, blame the robots. Just looking at the suspension mounts there, you've got, is that Claude on the thing there? I think it is clawed. Anyway, let's continue with the sweep around. Oh, we've got a Stevens. I think that's been there before. Barclays. Look at the size of the Barclays wankers on the site. Yes. Please don't bank with Barclays. Please do not. No. I had a credit card and a mortgage with Barclays, and it was a horrible experience from start to finish. Yes. Despite what the adverts say, yes. They don't care two shits about you whatsoever. No. Please don't. Yes, I say that to everybody. In fact, I fill surveys out about Barclays and I always say, no, rubbish, no. Do you think I've just blown my chances of getting another mortgage with Barclays now? I'm not quite sure. Anyway, let's continue. I don't care. The music, by the way, is very dramatic. It's like guitar playing, you know, I just thought I'd emphasise the music for you. Yes, look at the front wing. Looks to be a very, very low profile that they've gone for on that front wing. And of course, this is the section that is going to spring up. Now, I saw earlier versions of this, and it only seemed to spring up about, I don't know, a couple of centimetres. But then I've seen some of them on the track, and actually that wing springs right up. It does, really does spring right up. So that's going to be exciting. Can't wait. And me saying that, don't forget, of course, the wing is now an active component of the aerodynamics and the downforce, which means any damage to that wing, and they're going to have to come in and pit. They're not going to be able to carry on with like bits of the side missing because there's going to be damage, and that's, as I say, that's going to seriously impede their progress. They have to come in. Well, I hope these wheels are not going to be on the final car. I'm sure this is just a mock-up for the public. But yes, we don't want Jackpot City on the side of our wheels, do we, everyone? Because that looks khaki awful. Oh my goodness. Yes. Come on, Williams. That's dreadful. That's really bad. And I think that's just a promotional tool just to show off all their sponsors. But I'm sure that's not going to be on the car. I'm sure that's probably illegal anyway. Anyway, there you go. There's a side view of the Williams. Oh, why did you have to get Barclays as a sponsor, Williams? Honestly, get someone with a yellow banner, and then you could have had that bit in yellow. That would have been so much better, wouldn't it? That would have started to look like the old 1992, was it WB14 or whatever it was, of Nigel Mansell. Nigel Mansell! It could have been. You came so close, Williams, but you blew it. Oh, look, we got Wilkinson sold. No. Now, look, the other cars have gone with with a sort of extension piece on here, almost reaching the wing, very similar to the 2010 days of the wing coming off the airbox. But Williams haven't gone down that road. They've just got a tiny little winglet there on the airbox. There's no like little missile launcher on the back that some of the other teams have got either. Very strange, very strange. But there it is. There it is, everyone. The Williams. How impressed are we with this? I have to say, I'm not very impressed at all, to be honest. It's just bland, isn't it? It's just bland for Williams. Come on, it's Williams. It's supposed to mean something still. It's Williams. And yeah, it's... Oh, I don't know. As that meme says, I don't like it. And I don't like it. It's... No, anyway, let's continue the video. Now, that's quite a good view there, as you can see. So there it is, the 2026 livery for the Williams car. And yeah. Really? I mean, we've got a dark blue, now we've got the light blue for Barclays. It's all very blue, isn't it? It's all very blue. I have to say, it's all very blue. And yeah. Such a shame. There was so much potential, but they blew it. But of course, the greatest question we've got to ask is this car, the Williams, going to be, and look, we've got Barclays on the helmet as well. Oh my goodness. Is this car going to be any good? Because 30 kilograms equates, because someone did work it out on the interweb, equates to every 10 kilograms is about 0.3 of a second. Every 10 kilograms. So 30 kilograms is just shy of a second disadvantage that they've got. So a second a lap slower Williams will be if they still carry this 30 kilograms. Now, I did look up on the regulations, and they will be allowed to compete even if they are 30 kilograms overweight. There's no regulation about overweight, only underweight. You only get a penalty if you're underweight, but if you're overweight, you can still compete. But of course, the penalty really is an advantage in sort of, pace and performance. That's the only disadvantage you get with that. But they will be able to compete if they are overweight. But if they do, and they are still 30 kilograms over, they will be 1 second a lap slower, which pretty much is going to put them at the back of the field, or very close to the back of the field. In fact, I think they will be at the back of the field if they are still going to be 30 kilograms overweight. We'll have to see on that, because there's been a lot of controversy regarding that, and we will see whether or not they are going to be 30 kilograms. Atlassian Williams F1 team. Oh, there it is. There it is. The new Williams livery. And, yeah. I'm sorry, everyone, but, no. I'm not impressed with that whatsoever. Not when you can have something like this. Look, everyone, it's a thing of beauty. It's a thing of beauty. Yes, Red 5. Nigel Mansell. He's hit centre. Thank you, Murray. There it is. Look, a thing of beauty. Just look at it. Just look at it. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I'm just thinking, actually, looking at that car, how many of those sponsors they could have right now at Williams and still get away with it. I mean, let's have a look. Canon, they could still be sponsored. Of course, Camel could not. And of course, Camel were the yellow colour. So I'd have to find somewhere. But Camel couldn't, because obviously they were cigarettes. Labatt's wouldn't be allowed because obviously they are beers. But apart from those two, I mean, Canon, Elf would be okay. Yeah, apart from those two. But of course, back in them days, as you can see, there's not that many sponsors on the car. We've got Canon all over it, as you can see, front wing, side pod, and the rear wing as well. And but the actual sponsors back in the day of the 90s was nowhere near what you got on the car now. I mean, just look at it. Just look at it. Magneti Morali on the front wingtip. And that's about it, isn't it, really? Apart from the ones I've mentioned. But come on. Come on, everyone. That is a thing of beauty. Yes. Yes. Come at me. That is a thing of beauty. It really is. It really is. Yes. And I was hoping that the Williams was going to come out with something similar to that. But we got this instead. Right, we're on the Twitter feed now. There is the Williams, couple of videos. There's the new team kit with James Vowles. Yes, James Vowles. Carlos Sainz and Alexander Albon. Now, of course, how much longer will Carlos Sainz be at Williams if they start the season in a very bad place? Of course, there will be a performance clause in Carlos Sainz's contract, which he will be able to invoke, because he will say that James Vowles missold him the dream of bringing Williams back to the front again, and he'll be within his rights to leave. But that's all speculation, of course, and we will see what happens. Wouldn't it be great? Wouldn't it be great if Williams were fastest out of the box in Australia? I mean, I'd be beside myself with joy. I really would. I really would. Williams at the top, and Lulu Hamilton just behind. Can you imagine it? Can you imagine the scenes? I can imagine the scenes in Great Britain. Yes. There's more of the team kit. Now, there's some close-up pictures. Have we got any more? Here we go. Here's some high-def pictures of the Williams car. There it is from a side view. Yes. Fantastic. Fantastic. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Jackpot City on the tyres isn't going to go into the races, is it? I hope not. Anyway, I hope this is going to be a new trend of putting adverts on the tyres, because this is ridiculous, because it looks horrible. But anyway, there it is. There it is from the front looking down. And there it is. Oh, that's very, very white on that. I just noticed that. Why didn't I notice that before? Because I didn't have a view from that angle. Well, we did, but it's sort of offset view, isn't it? But this is actually the side on view. And yes, it's very white on that rear end, isn't it? Very white. Yeah. Yeah. You should have got rid of Barclays, or not even got into bed with them, because, you know, don't anyway, because they're a horrible company. You should have got rid of the Barclays. Have I said that enough? You should have got rid of the Barclays. You should have got a company with yellow in it. And we could have had a nice yellow bit. At least it would have looked a little bit like the old Williams. Yes. But anyway, this is 2026. I'm a very old fart. And this is what we get. This is what we get. Yes. Now, the design of the Williams looks pretty much like the rest of the cars. Aerodynamically, they've sort of copied and pasted what most of the other cars have done. The only difference, I say, is this bit here. Very small section, and there's no missile launcher on the rear wing like some of the other teams have got. And the rear section doesn't go all the way almost to the rear wing like they did in the 2010 days. So that's different. That's different. But apart from that, aerodynamically around the side, and these scoops look pretty much the same as all the other liveries that I've seen so far. So there it is, the Williams livery. Fantastic. Let's see if we've got anyone in the chat. Anyone in the chat? Oh, we got lots of people in the chat. What's going on here? What's going on here? Hello to the Scissor Sisters. Hello, Hookie. Hello. Sponsored by Barclays. Yes, Barclays. Horrible. Horrible. I had a lovely little mortgage with a lovely little company. I can't remember the name of them now. I can't remember the name of them. It was... Oh, God, what was it? It was something like Swinton, but it wasn't. Well, I can't remember who they were. But there was a lovely little company it was. And, you know, the mortgage for the first 7 years of my mortgage, they all went like clockwork. There was no problems whatsoever. And then Barclays came along and took over this tiny little company who was really good. And then my mortgage reverted to a Barclays mortgage. And oh my God, that was the start of a huge ball ache. It really was. Rubbish. Absolutely rubbish. The new Williams tractor, yes. I'm with Barclays. Oh dear. I'm sure they've got better by now. Not. Hello, Mr. Rugawa. Welcome to Streets is the greatest of all time. Williams. Epic. Are you going to repeat the leaks I got directly? Well, I could do, but obviously, you know, it's speculation, and I don't want to be I don't want to be crucified for speculation. Yes. It's F1. Money is money. Where it comes from is not a concern. I see Jimmy fix it in the feed. In the feed? Wait a minute. I see Jimmy fix it in the feed. What does that mean? What does that mean? I don't know. I don't know. Hello, Mr. DGM9937. Looks very nice indeed. There you go. We've got a difference of opinion there. Mr. DGM9937 likes it very much indeed. So there you go. There it is. I love it when people don't agree with me. Yes. Share my predictions when I send them. Yes, I will do. Yes. Yes. What's this about Jimmy Fix It in the feed? Please answer me. What's that all about? What's that all about? Because if you answer me that, I'm going to tell you a little secret in a minute. So tell me what the Jimmy Fix It thing's about. Fix was in your in my video suggestions. Oh right. Well, I've got something exciting to tell you because I am now currently famous. Yes, I'm currently famous. I am in Jimmy Fix It's comment section of his videos on his last video. I am in there. Yes, someone has linked one of my videos into his comment section. I clicked on it, and it was me. God knows what it was all about. I can't remember. I think it was one of my live streams. I don't know, but I think it was one of my live streams. But yes, if you go to the latest Jimmy Fix It for me, I am linked to one of my videos is in there, and the guy who's linked it, I think he's calling me a Lewis Hamilton hater, which I find absolutely extraordinary. A Lewis Hamilton hater. Oh my God, I've been supporting Lulu since he started his career. I actually saw Lulu when he was knee-high to a grasshopper at Buckmore Park, which is very close to my location. In fact, it's just up the road from me, yes. And, you know, I was watching this kid going around. I didn't know who he was. Nobody knew who he was. And that was donkeys years ago. I like to be controversial, says DJ. Yes, that's right. That's right. I like a bit of controversy. Sent you the predictions. All right, thank you. We'll go to that in a minute. But while I'm looking for that, yeah, go to Jimmy Fix It. I'm in there. I'm famous at last. It's taken me a long time. I'm famous at last. Oh no, does that mean I'm going to get cancelled again? Well, that won't be the first time, will it? Right, have we got it? Have we got it all? Right. This is our man on the floor's predictions for this year's World Championship. I've done it in reverse order, obviously. So in 20th, he's predicting Colapinto with 2 points. Wyoming, 2 points. United Kingdom, 2 points. He's got Hajar in 4 points in 19th place. Lawson in 18th with 17 points. Sergio Perez, and of course his Cadillac debut, 23 points. I think that's pretty fair. I think in fact Cadillac will be very happy if they get 23 points. As I pointed out on one of my last live streams, Haas only got, 29 points in their first year in 2016. So I think Cadillac will be happy with that. 25 points for Mr. Stroll. Oh dear, Mr. Stroll. Mr. Stroll. Now, of course, there's a big controversy about that because the Stroll family have been mentioned in the Epstein files. Yes. And more especially Lance Stroll's mother. Yes. And not looking good. Not looking good. Now, the question I have is, are they going to get rid of Lance because of that? Now, you could say, well, no. But then you could also say they got rid of Latifi basically because he was the word that I can't mention on YouTube, begins with R. That's why they got rid of Latifi. Now, of course, there was also a controversy with Uikali and the Huss sponsorship, but the main reason they got rid of Latifi was because he was R, isn't it? So, you know, what's going to happen with Lance Stroll? Now, unfortunately, as I've been reading, when these Epstein files come out, it doesn't mean that anyone's actually going to get prosecuted. Apart from, it looks like Peter Mandelson, which is a bloody good job as well. And, of course, it looks like Lord L. Mountbatten, whatever the bloody hell they're calling him these days because they can't think of any kind of other title for him. Looks like he is going to be called up to answer, which is great. But Mandelson especially, oh my God. I mean, you know, getting 10 grand, yeah, to pay for his boyfriend's massage therapy degree. And if he did that, he'd change a couple of policies. I mean, that's just, isn't it? That's just, well, it's just typical government big people in power, really, isn't it? That's what it is anyway. That's another road we don't want to go down, do we? No, we don't want to go down that road. But yes, so is it game over for Lance Stroll? Everyone's tried to get rid of him. He even admits he'd rather play professional tennis than being a Formula One driver. But could Jeffrey Epstein from the grave finally be the one to get him out of the sport? We will have to find out. But definitely Lance Stroll's name is tainted at the moment, and we will see how that develops. Alexander Albon in 15th with 27 points. Carlos Sainz, of course, yeah, these are both the Williams drivers. 14th place with 32 points. I think, looking at their performances, or they're going to be lack of performances due to their 30 kilogram overweight, that's a fair assessment. Then we've got Bortoleto in 13th place with 32 points. You mean Marzipin? Yeah, sorry, Marzipin, yeah. Marzipin, not Latifi. Marzipin. Yeah, but as I say, they got rid of him purely because he was basically. He hadn't done anything wrong, had he? Let's face it. Apart from the fact he wasn't very good, but that's why they got rid of him. So what's going to happen with Lance Stroll? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see how it develops. So, Bortoleto with 32 points. We got Lulu in 12th place with 34 points. Oh my goodness. 34 points for Lulu. 11th place we got Lindblad with 39 points. And I'll go to the next page, but I just want to make sure I'm going the right way. Yes, I am. So here's the top 10. Hulkenberg with 46 points. 51 points in 9th place for Esti Besti. Oliver Behrman in 8th place with 98. I think that's a fair assessment. Look at this, everyone. Sensational scenes. Sensational scenes. Verstappen in 7th place with 173 points. Charles Leclerc in 6th with 191. Fernando Alonso. Now, this could be on the cards because I've heard rumours that Adrian Newey has made a Bobby Dazzler of a car for this year. Yes. Unfortunately, his expertise could have well surpassed his drivers. Because we've got Fernando Alonso, who is, you know, at the end of his career, let's put it that way. And we've got Lance Stroll. So this could be a real danger year for Aston Martin in terms of the drivers, because if they can't pull all the performance out of that car, which I've seen rumours that it's, you know, it's going to be a good one, they could be in trouble. And, you know, there may be a few driver change rumours for next year for Aston Martin. Antonelli, we've got in 4th place with 301 points. Lando Norris in 3rd with 349. Oscar's Pastry in 2nd with 405. And the winner he's got predicted for 2026 is George and Russell with 488 points. Now, if it's all to be believed, Mercedes have got the advantage at the moment, especially with all this compression ratios with the 18/1 and the 16/1. Yes. All because the FIA didn't think that the teams would build their engines using 3D models. This is what it's all about. 3D models. I saw this video earlier. That's what caught up the FIA. Because obviously, normally, traditionally, an engine is made by hand or by machine, isn't it? That's how an engine is made. But the engine in the Mercedes was made using 3D modelling. And unfortunately, that 3D modelling allows for more expansion than a traditionally made engine. And that's what all the fuss is going to be about. Yes. I mean, Toto's adamant. He says, well, it's your fault. To all the other teams, it's your fault if you didn't exploit this loophole. So that's what he's saying. That's what he's saying. So there you go. But if that's true, I think both the Mercedes of Russell and Antonelli have possibly got the edge this year on the McLarens. We will see. I haven't heard anything from McLaren about the compression, whether they've got the exploit or not. I haven't heard from that, but we definitely know Mercedes have got it. Definitely, 100% they've got it. Now, if Mercedes run away with it, I'm pretty sure 6 rounds into the championship, the FIA are going to have to issue a statement clarifying the regulations to try and nerf them back down, because unfortunately it's going to look just like the fact that they're winning because they found this loophole, and it's going to be a little bit like Brawn in 2009, which of course wasn't really a loophole. It was just the fact that they interpreted the rules, or Ross Brawn interpreted the rules differently and came out with the double diffuser, which obviously the other teams took quite a while to catch up, but they did catch up. So yeah, it's going to be controversial. I'm still predicting the first 6 rounds of this season are going to be really exciting stuff, because we're not going to know what's going on. The teams aren't going to know what's going on. The drivers aren't going to know what's going on. It's all going to be exciting stuff. And then I think it's all going to settle down. And by the time we get to races like Monaco, I think we're going to have a clear idea of all the pecking order, what's going on and what isn't going on. So yeah, I'm actually more excited this year than I have done for about 20 years. Probably since 2009, in fact, with the Brawn. Yes, that's the last time I got excited for a championship, and I am really excited because, as I say, it's a clean slate for everyone. Really is. So it's great stuff. Great stuff. Can't wait. What have we got? 5.5 weeks to go now? I don't know. Something like that anyway. Reckon he's in the files. Yes. It's 22 drivers. Gasly and Bottas are below. Right, okay. You mean miles a bit. Show my 2027 drive predictions too. Hello, Matthew7657. Welcome. This is just a very quick stream. Don't I say that every single time? 38 minutes I've been waffling on now. I was literally going to come on 20 minutes, one and done, and here we go, 38 minutes later, and I'm waffling on like a waffle iron. Yes. And my constructor's predictions. All right, have you sent them to me? Because, I am live. I can't keep looking for this stuff, Send it. Oh, looks like you have. What else we got here? Oh, the constructors. Okay. Let me do that one. He's got the constructors for 2026. This, of course, is theoretical projections. Oh, I know someone else that does that. Right, here we go. He's got Mercedes, 789 points. McLaren in second with 754. Aston Martin in third with 310. Ferrari in fourth with 225. Red Bull, look at that. 177 constructor points for Red Bull. Oh my goodness. Haas in sixth with 149. Seventh for Audi with 78 points. Eighth for Williams with 59 points. 9th for Red Bull Racing with 56, 10th for Cadillac 23, and 11th for Alpine with 2 points. And what's the other one? Oh, bloody hell, he's got 2027 predictions now. Here we go. Mercedes, Russell and Antonelli, I think that's a definite. McLaren, Leclerc and Norris. Oh. You'll get all the Lulu fans going mad over that one. Aston Martin, Alonso and Tsunoda. Alonso? In 2027? Are you serious? And Tsunoda. I don't know about that. He's no longer in the sport, is he? So I could make a comeback, but yeah. Ferrari, we got Piastri and Oliver Behrman. Now, of course, that's a strong possibility because of his Behrman's links with Ferrari anyway. So that's a good one. Red Bull, we got Verstappen and Lindblad. Interesting. We got Haas, we got Ocon and Camara. Audi, we got Hulkenberg and Bortoleto. Williams, we got Sainz and Dunn. Red Bull, we got Hajar and Tisalov. Cadillac, Perez and Albon. Still? You're still saying that they're going to be there for 2027? Perez? Sorry, I mean Perez anyway. Albon is going to be new, of course. So he's going to move from Williams, is he? Interesting. So where is Bottas then? Where are you saying that Valtteri is going to be gone by the end of the 2026 season? Surely not. Surely not. Gasly and Aaron at Alpine. Of course, that's if Alpine are still going next year. So anyway, there you go. There's his 2027 predictions. Matthew says, can Fernando Alonso win the championship? Anything is possible, Matt. Anything is possible. Yes, he could. Will he? Highly doubtful. But can he? Yes. Yes, of course he can. If that Aston Martin is as good as everyone's saying it is, he's got a strong opportunity. The only thing that's against Fernando at the moment is, of course, he's now, I've got to say it, advanced years. Because what is he now? 44? Yes, that's the only thing I'm going to say about it. But yes, wouldn't it be great though if Alonso came back strong, won the championship this year, and at the end of the thing said, that's it, I'm retiring. Wouldn't that be a perfect end to Fernando Alonso's career in Formula One, which has been a very, very long time, of course, started in 2001 in the Minardi. Yes, if anyone can remember that far back. 2001 in the Minardi. But that will be a perfect ending to his career. Of course, Fernando Alonso, a lot of controversy all the time. In fact, throughout his career, he's had controversy. Unfortunately, he did get into bed with Flavio Briatore. So, you know, when things like that happen, there's going to be controversy. But yes, there you go. There you go. That would be a perfect end to his career. Yes. That would even top his 2005 and 2006 World Championships, I think. I think he'd be well happy with that. Will it happen? Not quite sure. But we will wait and see. Mr. GGM99 says no. There you go. No. There's your answer. No. It's not going to happen. How's TB, says Matthew. TB's fine. Should we wake him up? Should we wake him up? TB! TB! Come on, up you get. Come on. What do you mean it's not March yet? The matter. Come on, wakey wakey. Wakey wakey. Silly bear. He's in his hibernation cycle until March, until the F1 starts again. But I'm going to see if I can wake him up. TB! TB! Wake up! Wake up! If only you could see what I'm doing to him. Wait. Are you awake? He's awake. I'm only waking you up for Matt, you know. Yeah. Here he is. It's TB the bear! Everyone's favourite bear and avid Lewis Hamilton #1 fan, aren't you, TB? Yes, he says yes. How do you think Lewis is going to do this year? World champion within 10 races. Fantastic. Anyway, you can go back to sleep now. Yeah, we're done with you now. Thank you. Whoever said at 56 years old I'd end up talking to a bloody bear? Yes, Bottas won't score a point this season. Gasly won't score a point. You know, it's very difficult to say your name. You know that, don't you? Scissor Sisters. Scissor Sisters. Yes. Matthew says, if Alonso wins the championship, there is hope for the Hookster to win an EO. Yes, you're quite right. You're quite right. You're quite right. Let's hope I do better than what I did on Monday anyway. Or yesterday that was, wasn't it? I can't keep track of days. Yes. If anyone hasn't seen that yet, during qualifying, I crashed straight into the barrier on the first turn. Yes. Well done, Dave. Well done indeed. Lol, says DGM. Got into bed with Flavio. Yes. That's not really a good image you want in your head, really, is it? No. Fernando Alonso in bed with Flavio Briatore. No. No. Is TB still offended that I put Lulu in 12th? Well, luckily he didn't see the scores, so it's all good. I won't tell him either. DGM says, TB to do a live strip show when Dave gets too... Yeah, wait a minute, I'll wake you back up again. Huge talent as ever, Dave. Yes. TB, wake up again. Wake up again. Are you here? Here he is. Right, TB. Okay, live strip show. TB. Yeah, I was going to say not me, because if I get 2K subs and I do a live strip show, I'll be down to about 12 by the end, and they'll be the ones that haven't even got YouTube accounts. I couldn't be bothered to delete them. Yes, because if I do a live strip show, nobody wants to see that, do they? Even TB agrees. Nobody wants to see, but a live TB strip show, yes. So vote now, everybody. Hit the subscribe button, because I'm very, very close to 2K. Yes, hit the subscribe button, and you will get, as a reward, a live strip show featuring TB the Bear. TB the Bear. And he's gonna show you everything. He is. Show you everything. TB the Bear. Oh, Jesus H. Jesus H. Did you know at 58 Flavio boffed Naomi Campbell? Really? Really? Did he? Did he? He also boffed Heidi Klum as well. Yes, Heidi Klum. She was a German model back in the day. Yes, Heidi Klum. Yes. Tell him I put Lulu 12. No. No, I'm not going to upset him. He won't do his live strip show. No. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yes. Unbelievable. Right, there you go. That was my very quick... I say very quick at 48 minutes. Look at the new Williams livery. There will be more liveries to come, of course, in the following week. Some of the teams have already done testing and they've gone out in black cars like the McLaren, but the official liveries will be revealed soon. Where's the chat gone? Oh, there it is. It's come back again. Anyway, there you go. Thanks everyone for watching. You've been awesome as always. Don't forget, check out Fixie's latest video. Yes, because I'm famous. Famous at last. It's only taken me 20 years. 20 years. And I get a mention of Mr. Jimmy Fixit. Yes. Anyway, thank you everyone for joining me for this live stream. And I'll catch you again in the next video, whenever the next livery reveal will be. Take care all. I'm currently doing an MF1 career on Championship Edition. Now that was a great car, the MF1. Seriously, to start your career, that's probably the best car to pick. Really is, because it's not fast, but it's very stable and it gets you used to the handling of F1 Championship Edition. I always used to pick that car because it's just great for starting off. Really is, before you start moving up onto the big guys. Onto the big guys. Yes. Yes. Anyway, thank you everyone. I'll catch you later. MFI, not MF1.